Welcome back to Clydesdale Media, where we bring you the best from the world of CrossFit. Podcasts, news, special interest, health, fitness. If you like what you hear, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notifier so you're the first to know when we have new episodes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome back to the Clydesdale Media Roundtable. My name is Scott Switzer. I'm the Clydesdale. They are Amy and Cat, the twins.
Woo!
They're on the top of your screen. Before we get into this, last day of the Cyber Monday deal at C4, and that is officialextend.com or cellucore.com. You use the code Clydesdale at checkout. You get 33% off everything in the store. That is a better deal than they are running themselves. So awesome. If you need your supplements, make sure you run over there and grab your vanilla ice cream protein, which Kat has behind her on her desk, which I use in my nightly pudding, and Amy uses in her yogurt ice cream fake stuff. And then I just slugged back my sour gummy BCAAs during my workout to get me through that. So I am definitely ordering some of that before the end of the day because I don't think they sent us any. So, and I cannot live without it. With that.
So speaking of your workout, 7 a.m. this morning, how did that go?
I didn't make 7 a.m.
What? Why?
This is the new day.
The class was full when I went to sign up. So, and it was fine. I didn't have anything going on today, so I just did the noon.
Okay, fine.
Oh, okay. So all right. Tomorrow you're going to do 7?
I am.
Why are we switching to 7?
Because too many things pop up during the day.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And I want to get it in and done with at 7 a.m. so that nobody can interrupt that. And then I can go on with my day without anything else.
Yeah.
So what'd you do today? What was your workout?
We did back squat strength, which is always, I'm a fan of. Anytime I get to put the bar on my back. That went super easy today. God, it felt good. And then it was 30 calorie row, 20 clean and jerks, light, like 75.
Okay.
And then 30 calorie row, 15 clean and jerks at 95. And then 30 calorie row, 10 clean and jerks at 115.
Increasing weight.
And then 30 and 5 at 135.
I like that.
But what was super cool is one of the girls, her max clean and jerk was the RX plus, and she went RX plus, and it was, I think for the females, 105. And she got it for 5 at the end.
That's awesome.
But she missed 3 or 4 of them. The whole class, she went over the time cap, but it was fine because she was on that ending piece.
Yeah.
And the whole class was rooting her on.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Glad I got to see that.
Totally.
Aim, what'd you do?
Well, I literally just did this in my garage and it was terrible. And I modified, and I'm going to tell you that I did not modify appropriately to meet the stimulus, but I did get to practice more double unders. But here's what it was. It was, 3 sets. Each set had 2 rounds, and the round started with 50 feet walking lunges with 35 pounds front rack, 50 feet walking lunges, 50 double unders, 5 wall walks, 50 double unders. So you have to do 2 rounds of that for 1 set.
Lunges, dubs. Okay.
5. So that would be 10 wall walks per set, right?
200
dubs. Yeah. Guess what the time cap was for one of those?
4 minutes.
Okay. Well, 6, but still.
Were you expecting me to say 10?
I don't know. So I modified.
Minute. Yeah.
I modified and did 3 wall walks, but kept the double unders the same because that's really what I needed most practice in. And I was like 7:30. So then you're supposed to work rest ratio. So then you rest for that. And then you do that whole thing again, rest, and then do that whole thing again.
Do you take all the rest?
I didn't this time because I was over. I took at least 5.5 minutes.
Okay.
I took
That
them.
bugs me so much when people cut the rest. Just to like, well, and you weren't in class, but it bugs me when people do that in class to keep up to other people because they finish early and they want to like go. I'm like, no.
The reason why I didn't was because I was taking the rest that was supposed to be what the amount of the time was that you were supposed to do the workout.
Got it. 6, 5, 6.
5.5, 6. So it was terrible. The lunges. So the first part of lunges was fine because you're coming off of a rest, but that second set in there, terrible, terrible.
Especially with the dumbbells.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah, and that's done. What'd you do?
I popped into my 9 a.m. class got canceled because no one signed up, but then someone showed up. I wasn't prepared for that, so I jumped in. It was a 12-minute AMRAP, 100-foot walking lunge, unweighted, and 8 devil's press.
What weight?
Just simple and 25, 35.
I like that.
Yeah, it was good. It was perfect. Actually, the devil's press was the rest.
Yeah,
like the lunges, 100. So 100 walking feet of walking lunges for me is probably because I got short little legs. Was probably 35 or 36 lunges every time. Yeah. Like,
do you find yourself overextending? To try to reduce that?
I try not to. So because it was just me and this other gal, I actually only did 35 lunges every time, no matter where I ended up. So I wasn't playing that game. I was just going easy. But yeah, normally I would find myself reaching. And because it was unweighted, that was okay. But I run into trouble sometimes if I do that with weights and then I hurt myself. So I try not to do that too often.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but it was literally the devil's press, believe it or not, was the rest.
And how many reps of that?
I think I ended up with it was 8 devil's press.
Okay.
Probably like 5 rounds, maybe.
Okay.
5.5.
But 8 per. Okay.
I was almost like every minute on the minute, but not quite. It was fun. Good times. I'm glad I got to work out because I wouldn't have otherwise, I don't think.
We have a comment here that I'm going to throw up there, on there, because I totally agree with this. And this is why what I love about them is that they are so effective and you can do them anywhere. Go on vacation, do lunges.
Yeah.
Hotel room, lunges.
I try to put them in at least once every 10 days because every time we do them, it seems like it's been 2-3 weeks and they get people so badly. But even when we do them like every 10 days, every 8 days, it still messes people up.
Yeah.
No matter what. And it's so funny. Everyone comes in and like, oh, we're not doing weighted lunges. I'm like, you'll be fine. And then by the end, they're like, oh my God, I'm so glad those weren't weighted. I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Can I tell you the worst thing that ever happened to me coaching with that, by the way?
Sure.
This is like, I've not heard the end of this. So the way it was written in beyond the whiteboard, and I go to coach and it said, blah, 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 200 meters walking lunge.
Ooh.
And then something else, then 200 feet. So I went with exactly what was written on beyond the whiteboard, but that turned out to be a typo from the person that entered it in there. And so people were sore for weeks.
What were they supposed to do?
200 feet and not 200 meters.
200 meters. Yeah. Dang.
That was like,
you're mean.
Triple.
I just was being the coach.
Yeah.
Anyways, it wasn't my fault.
That's awful.
As an L2, shouldn't you look at that and say, this doesn't
as an L2,
sense?
As a mother, as a friend,
mother, as a teacher.
Wife, as a
the
teacher.
thing is I was like, I paused and then I was like, shit. I mean, here I am. I don't want to look like I don't know what I'm doing in front of everybody. So I just, I was like, well, that's what's written. That must be what the intended stimulus today.
That's great.
Yep.
Well, before we jump too far into anything, we still have to do the drawing from last week's C4 giveaway.
Oh,
Okay. Look at that.
what
My
is that?
vintage Bears helmet.
Oh my God.
Dorky.
I will reach into the vintage Bears helmet and I have a name. And that name is Zach Waller.
Zach Waller. Woohoo!
Zach Waller, you are the winner of the C4 giveaway. So we just need to get your address. And if you can DM, wow, things are getting hot and heavy in Delaware. The
highway.
Polish
There's a highway right
mafia,
out there.
the Korean mafia.
They're coming to get me.
All right. So Zach Waller, shoot us a DM on the Clydesdale Media Instagram, or here we'll somehow get with you so that we can get your address and get that sent out to you. We are doing that again this week. And this week's question is, what year did we start this podcast? Leave the comments on this video on YouTube, in the comments, leave the year that we started this podcast. And those who have the right answer will be put into the drawing and drawn out of the Lucky Bears vintage helmet next week for a C4 giveaway.
And to clarify, that date is going to be BC, correct?
BC, yes.
BC.
Regretfully, it did start without you, Kat.
Okay, I'm just clarifying. I didn't want people to think, that the Con Porter episode was like when we started.
Well, I mean, it really was.
Kind of when people start. No, yeah, we're all good. BC.
We'll call that BK before Con.
Yes.
Yeah, we actually started just 3 people sitting around a table shooting the shit.
Yeah.
And it's developed into whatever it is now.
Yep.
Who's that third person?
I don't know. He doesn't.
I don't know. I need to make a little stick figure to put in his place.
When you like Flat Charlie.
Yeah.
I'll work on that.
Yeah.
So,
all right, so
I put
Thanksgiving?
I put some topics up. Oh, Thanksgiving. Go ahead.
Come on. This is our time to catch up. Just the year. Yes. Yes, Nick.
Yes,
yeah,
Nick.
Nick, if you want to be an overachiever, you can.
Do a little
But
research.
you won't be disqualified by wrong month.
Oh.
Can someone tell your mother?
These are not the comments. These are not the comments, Mom. This is our chat. You have to wait till the video's
put her
over.
in a timeout. Sherry's in a timeout.
Sherry was blocked.
You blocked my mom.
I did, just temporarily. I just muted her for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. She's gonna be mad at you.
Chat timeout.
It's not the first time my mom's been put in a timeout since I've been an adult.
I believe it. So how was having Schmoopy home?
It was so good having Schmoopy home, but it was so sad when he has to go back. Oh, I don't like that part.
I cry every time.
A whole 20 minutes down 315.
But it's not the same as having somebody live in your house and being around.
Do you know what Braden was saying this weekend?
That he loves you so much.
That he doesn't live here anymore. Like,
you're like,
he was like, he was saying things like, well, I don't live here anymore. So I was like, what do you mean you don't live here anymore? This is your house. You live here
forever.
He's like, well, because he has an apartment that starts on June 1st.
Oh, okay. So he'll be there for the summer?
Well, he's going to play baseball in Virginia for the summer, but he's going to have the apartment. He's like, Mom, after school lets out in the spring, I'm probably just going to move into my apartment and then go right to baseball from there. Like, I'm not going to come home. And I was like, that's fine. I'll be down there to help you. I'll be living in his apartment if I have to while he's playing baseball. But, and then I said, well, you'll come home before you go back to school. And he's like, I don't know. I was like, oh, yes, you will. Like, he has to come home.
I don't like this.
Yeah, we went through that.
I hate it.
When reality hits, it's different. They think it's one way in their head. And then when the reality comes, they miss home. They're like,
yeah,
you'll see them. Yeah. Corey said the same thing 3 years ago.
Better. It like makes me I can't breathe when I think about it.
So, we are in the phase. we are in the phase where Corey is no longer just Corey. It's Corey and Jacob.
Ah, okay.
And my wife is lamenting that she doesn't get the alone time with her daughter anymore because it's always Corey and Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah. My daughter was complaining about that over the summer, that she couldn't get to hang out with her brother because he was always with his girlfriend. He was either at her house or she was here. So I get that too.
Here's what was different about this break is that Natalie was out the whole time and was spending a lot of time with friends. And like Nathan was he was home and wanted to spend time with her. And so, but we did a lot of family games. So that was good.
We did not do a lot of family games. He did a lot of playing Xbox in his room. And I did a lot of hanging out at the gym and doing work. And before I knew it, he was like, okay, I'm leaving. I was like, no, don't leave. Well, we got to meet the girlfriend's parents for the first time.
Yeah. And
they drove her down to our house for them to drive back together. They're lovely. I've been friends with his mom on Facebook, like for 6 months or so. So we like each other's things. And when they have a dance and she sees that I post a picture, she'll text me and be like, can you send me that picture? I didn't get that picture. So she's super sweet. And it was just nice. They just came in and like met the dogs and hung out for a little bit. They have 3 dogs also. So they're like dog people.
I want to go back to this comment.
What? Okay, cool. I'm moving to your apartment too. Who wouldn't want me to move into their apartment?
That might get you a timeout.
Who, Cat?
Yeah.
Braden's like, Mom, I know you're the cool mom, but
he's not going to be there. He's not going to be there. No one's going to be there in the summer. All of his roommates play baseball, so they'll all be gone anyway. But I'll be paying rent.
But you're going to be busy getting your other kid ready.
Yeah, I guess she's going to stay close though. She's not going anywhere. She's going to probably end up going to. She's heard from Westchester Albright College, which is in Reading, and somewhere else. I forget where. And someone's about to come into my gym, so I'm going to have to go for a second.
Okay. Well, I was just going to say, if her daughter goes to Miami, then maybe I can convince Natalie to go to Miami, and then we could get them to live together, and then Kat and I can just go and be helicopter moms on the weekends. Just kidding. I'm really the opposite of a helicopter mom. I just love hanging out with my kids. But I do give them the space that they need.
Sure.
I do.
No, like Corey only comes home. Like she didn't come home the whole Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
It was like
thanks for the peanut gallery, Charlie.
Yeah, hey, aren't you a co-host on this show?
Sorry, but Corey only.
Do you need the link, Charlie?
So what we're saying?
She'd in the past, she'd come home like on Tuesday and stay through Sunday. Yeah. Now she's here Thursday, goes back Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just in that phase.
Mm-hmm. Hardly Charlie in the house. Kat, I had a plan for us.
What's that?
I said, you should tell Els that she should go to Miami. I'll convince Natalie to go to Miami. They can room together.
How cool would that be?
That
would be awesome. I'm waiting for her we're waiting for Miami and Delaware for her like finals. And I think she'd go to either, quite frankly. I have to figure out which one's cheaper. Because they're both really expensive
Delaware.
Too.
Yeah, Delaware. It's probably
you think?
Out of
Miami
state
is not cheap. And
well, in-state, yeah. In-state for Delaware is probably cheaper, but out of state for Delaware is like $54.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of Kat in Ohio, she may be hanging out with us in a couple weeks.
Not maybe. Done deal. It's happening. I'll be there.
Yeah.
9th, 10th, and 11th.
2 weeks. And we are going to do a live show. with us all together.
Yay.
Maybe we'll get some footage. We're all going to work out together. So we'll get some footage of that.
No gymnastics, all lifting.
Oh, we need an update on that.
We do?
On
On
you and your lifting.
my burgeoning lifting career. My
Yes.
lifting career.
Your current.
I have to compete somewhere and get like a total, right? At a sanctioned event in order to qualify for. There's something coming up in March in Valley Forge, which is like an hour away from me. I think it's like a national something or other. So I just have to, between now and then, I have to qualify. I have to go to some local meet that's sanctioned and get us, basically show up and lift my 2 lifts and get my qualifying whatever, and then go from there. Yeah. So I'm looking into where that would be. Come to the Arnold in March. Yeah, Charlie, that's not going to happen.
Yep. So we're super excited about you coming to Ohio.
Yeah, I'm super
That's
excited.
Next on my list.
Okay.
We're jumping ahead. And yeah, look for that in 2 weekends. We will be doing a live broadcast. We want as many people on as we can to have some fun, because we want it to be a fun little thing. Yeah, Wadapalooza. Some of us pulled the trigger.
Hold on. Back to Ohio. So funny story, Scott, remember when you came to Delaware and you had to bring the lanterns that my mom ordered from the shop, the Etsy shop or whatever in Ohio?
Yeah, it was not an Etsy shop. It was a hoarder house.
Well, she was selling things on Etsy. and my mom bought these 2 lanterns online, and she didn't realize that it was in Ohio and that they didn't deliver, and it was going to cost her more money to get them delivered than what she paid for the lanterns. And she's like, "Oh, it's in Ohio." And I'm like, "Well, wait, Scott's coming to Ohio, so maybe he can pick them up." Well, damn it, if when I told her I was going to Ohio, she's like, "Oh, I'm going to go shopping at that place and see if there's anything I want you to pick up. Make sure when you go, you tell Shelly that you're Rose's daughter. She'll get a kick out of that." I'm like, okay. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm traveling 90 minutes south of you guys at some point that weekend to pick up a Fit 3D body scanner.
I saw that. I looked it up after you said that. It's almost
cool, doesn't it?
It's almost like an in-body one.
It's better, I think.
I don't want to see it.
She thinks. Better
than in-body. So I got to figure out when to go get that too, but that's going to be fun. And then hopefully I can go to Rogue and maybe buy a ski erg or something. Because, I'll have the car.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Back to Wadapalooza.
Yeah, Wadapalooza. We are excited to announce that we have been asked to do our podcast live at Wadapalooza on a stage there. We were asked last year. We did it. It was right outside of Flagler. So all you could hear when we tried to do the podcast was they have moved the stage this year to the water.
Oh,
the rumor is the water.
It'll be windy.
We stop. Listen, negative Nancy.
I would rather have the wind than the techno beats playing. But anyway, we are invited, and 2 of us have pulled the trigger to go. We got an apartment on the bay, 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah, super excited.
And how long are you going to be there?
The whole week.
Wednesday to Monday, right?
Whoa.
Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing with the gym while I'm gone, but I'll figure that out.
Those are just minor details.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So look for some live shows from Wadapalooza. And with it being, and hopefully we'll try to get some stuff set up before we get there to do some live interviews with people while we're there. Nick, it's Cat and I right now.
It totally matters.
It does matter.
So yeah, it's the 2 of us, and we'll have a blast. It'll be Cat's first trip to Wadapalooza.
I'm frightened. Kind of like my first trip to Vegas.
You better get a lot of neon.
I was scared.
Bring back the
Yeah.
80s.
Okay. I can work on it.
You're just going to get blown away. It is the biggest vendor village you've ever seen in your life.
I'm scared of the chaos, to be honest with you. I still am, but we'll see. My introvertness might just bubble over and I might just have to crawl back to our apartment and decompress, but we'll see. I think it'll be okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be great.
It'll be fine. Yeah, the only bad thing for me is sun, right? Like there aren't many places to get to that aren't in the sun to watch.
Am I gonna have to be the Amy on the trip? I'm gonna
sunscreen, hat,
sunscreen,
hydration,
food.
Yeah.
Make sure he's eating. Yep, eating and taking your meds.
Yep,
I can do that.
Sunscreen.
Well, the good news is I'm on way less meds now.
Reapply.
Good. Reapply.
Yeah.
Charlie, you and I have already gotten into this fight before about this.
What? Yeah. What is he thinks I'm an extrovert? He's so wrong. Amy, you get me, right?
I do. I get it. Because here's the deal.
You get your energy by being alone.
Right.
But when you're
100%.
out in public, you know every single person.
Yeah,
so
but
it would confuse someone who doesn't know you.
Yeah, but if you guys saw me like at a party or something and I'm in the corner sitting by myself, like just waiting for maybe someone to come up to me to talk to me, like that's my vibe. I am not making small talk. Remember that stupid party we went to in Vegas?
Yes, that's what I was going to just bring up.
Exactly. I was like, I don't like this at all.
In all fairness,
She's out of timeout.
She's out of timeout.
She broke out.
In all fairness.
You couldn't hear a person talking right next to you anyway at that party. It was awful.
I know, but I was still very uncomfortable.
I felt so old.
I didn't feel old. I just felt like I didn't have any friends. Very insecure sometimes.
Yeah. I tried to talk to Tommy and it did not go well.
Yeah. We'll see. It'll be good. I think I need a cocktail.
Dubai's this weekend.
Yep.
Yay.
Does anybody care?
Well, yeah, because somebody I like is going to be competing there.
Are we going to do a draft? We should do a draft.
Yeah.
Okay, Wad Zombie, I got to reply to this.
We're not off of it.
Here's the deal. I'm not going to get off this topic because I too am also very much an introvert, and I'm on a podcast. I coach CrossFit and I'm a teacher. All of my jobs include public speaking. I'm speaking in front of people all the time. So when I am off work and not working, I don't want to talk. I don't want to, like, I am totally by myself, don't want to do anything. So,
Charlie.
So even when,
good job, buddy.
Even if you can be in front of people and be friendly and be talkative, like I bring the energy when I coach. I'm very, dancey and high energy, but when I am not in front of, it takes me all that like decompression time to be able to do that. So
yeah,
sorry, Charlie and Wad Zombie.
I would even say you're a little more extroverted than I am, Amy, because I'm still pretty low key, even when I'm performing.
Except I'm not the one that out in public is going to go talk to people.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go talk to people. I don't know. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I just happen to know a lot of people. I think that's why it makes me look like I'm more extroverted than I am. And Wad Zombie, you sat next to me during the games. I was very quiet. Not, besides talking to Amy, I wasn't really super chatty. I wasn't like holding court or anything, except with Lazar.
I will tell you that when I have been with Kat at events, I am the person who approaches the athlete. She's the one who identifies who they are.
Correct. I do not want to go up to them.
I can't see at a distance. So she's like, hey, there's so-and-so. And then I'm the one that runs up and says, hey, so-and-so, would you like to do blah, blah, blah?
Wait a minute. What? No, I didn't. I didn't go to the games. Who did we sit next to, Amy?
Meme Wad?
No, that's Rod.
No, that's
Roderick.
Wad for time or something.
There's too many of you WAD people out there.
Bruce didn't get his notification.
Yeah.
All right, so Dubai. Sorry, back to Dubai.
So I put a poll out this week that asks, is it still considered one of the major off-season events? Because so many people have dropped out this year, and I just wanted to kind of get a sense as to what that was. So I did do a poll. Here it is. I'm sharing it now. And you see that.
Not sure yet.
Yeah. They disaffiliated with CrossFit, so it's not called the CrossFit Championships anymore, which I don't think is a major issue. But I put the first one as, of course, at least you know they will pay out the prize money because the Sheikh probably has enough to do that. And then no way, can't afford to travel to get there. I know that has been cited as some issues from people on this side of the pond, and then not yet sure yet, need to wait and see. And so I also pulled up the leaderboard so you could see the names that are participating this weekend. And there's only a couple big names in the overall field. So I'll go ahead and share that real quick. So here's the men's field. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to try to blow it up. We're blowing her up.
Dude, Brent Fikowski's all over the place.
Yeah. But other than Brent,
his travel budget was increased.
And Con,
Lazar.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's your top tier other than Lazar and Brent.
Speak for yourself.
And then on the women's side,
Emily, that'll be exciting. Jamie Simmons. I love her. Your girlfriend.
Oh, your girlfriend. Oh, yeah. Oh, it'll be good.
Yeah. And then Charlie's, I can't get it to, there we go. It missed the top of it.
Oh.
Yeah, there it was.
Andrea Solberg.
Amy
Amy Kringle. One of Charlie's girls.
There we go.
Charlie's got a lot of girls now, though.
He does have a lot of girls. We talked to Andrea Solberg, right?
I think there are some names that are well known, but I still don't think we have the top tier athlete. You don't have the top 10 athletes really at the games doing Dubai anymore.
Oh, Wild Zombie's going to do an Emily Rolfe card. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the Clydesdale card.
I did not see Emmetall on the list.
No.
Bruce.
Or
I'll double check it.
What's her boyfriend's name? David Sharonke. Right?
No Emmetall.
You know,
people are saving themselves for Wadapalooza, maybe. Or hey, how about they're saving themselves for the Open because it means something this year, perhaps.
Does it though?
Oh, that's so debated right now.
Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired.
Hey,
and I think
never mind.
I think that a lot of those people are friends of the show. They're friends of ours in some aspects. And so I'm not trying to put anybody down, but you don't have any of the top tier that you're going to see at Wadapalooza or that you saw at Rogue.
Well,
yeah. Guys, I got to move this shirt. It looks like I have a bun on the top of my head. So
I definitely think travel expenses is a huge aspect to that. Gosh. I mean, it's a good payout, but.
So, Bruce, do you know how far down the payouts go?
Oh, I can't see that.
If you're guaranteed a payout, that's one thing. Like at Rogue, you knew At the very
Much
least, you're
better.
going to win $5,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they could pull the old, hey, $100,000 of $20,000 to the winner of this event, like they've done in the past too. So
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, typically it's been a high payout competition.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to be watching this weekend. I have nothing else going on.
Yeah.
So I'll be watching all the events. Maybe we'll do
Elliot.
some
When are we gonna-
recap shows.
Wait,
When are we gonna-
was Elliot Simmons on there?
I didn't see him.
Okay.
They don't typically go at the same time. It's
Yeah.
either like one or the other. Like one coaches the other. I feel like. So when do you think we'll do the draft? Thursday?
Yeah,
When does
let's
it
do it
start?
Thursday if Amy says with cringe.
I'm going to Arizona.
Wednesday?
I can do Wednesday, but I'm flying on Thursday.
All right, Charlie, you still in the
Wednesday,
chat?
2:00. Wednesday, 2:00. How's that work?
We have an interview that day at 5.
It's 5.
Okay.
Wednesday at 2. See, we get a lot done here on the show. Wednesday, 2 p.m. draft.
I'm looking. Hang on. Oh, that's this day. I mean, I should probably be able to make that work.
Yeah, I can't see my
I'm
work
gonna be in the office.
schedule down here. So that's the only thing I have to check. But I think I'm clear.
Okay.
Putting it on calendar.
It's on the calendar. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
On Wednesday at 11 o'clock or maybe at 12 o'clock, I'm not sure. It's in 2 places on my calendar. I'm attending a roundtable about the L4 stuff.
Ooh.
It's like a Zoom call. Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Our,
I'm curious for you to share what you find out.
Yeah.
Our offsite correspondent, Bruce Wayne, just sent me some information about Dubai's. So each event will get paid first place $3,000, second place $2,000, third place $1,000, and the overall winner will get $50,000. Second place 30, 20, 10, 5, 2,500 and 500 for 7th through 20th. $500 is just a drop in the bucket in the expense it would cost to get there. I think that's where
are they still flying the athletes out and giving them lodging? Because that always used to be a thing, I thought. I know they all put them up at the same place. I thought that was a thing. So maybe maybe these athletes are not paying to go.
But I would like to go.
I think they are paying to go. I've always
but
asked
not
the
paying
question.
To stay?
I don't know.
I know for a fact in the past they have not paid to stay.
Gee, could we ask somebody that we are friends with on the show?
It's not like we know any athletes or anything, but yeah, maybe we could.
Yeah, I can
I'll
actually.
call Matt
I can shoot
later.
Emily. I can shoot Emily a text.
Yeah.
Since she's going there this year, we'll find out what gets paid for. Emily or Kyle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is my eye open? I put my
It
drops
is.
in today. I put my drops in.
What
It's
about
very
him,
noticeable.
Bruce?
So it looks like our chat group is going to do their own draft.
Yeah.
I want to be in that draft.
So you can lose 2 events.
I want to do that. Listen, I've had a stressful weekend. I need a little bit of happiness and joy in my life right now. So yes, put me in your draft, please. That'd be nice. Yeah.
Did you see
Elise,
the apartment we're staying in Miami?
I did.
If that doesn't bring you happiness.
I know. I'm getting there.
All right.
I think Julie's not going
Not eating.
because it is so tall. She would be clinging to the wall on the inside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
Well,
went
she's
to
with us.
Nashville a couple
She's with
years
us. She'll get on the
ago.
wrong floor anyway. Won't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. A couple years ago, we went to Nashville and got a similar Airbnb,
Uh-huh.
and it had the whole one wall was a window, and it was probably 18 stories up.
Oh,
She
boy.
literally hid in the closet
Really?
until I put the blinds down.
Bruce, I can't wait to see you in Miami, and I'm expecting like some local hospitality or something because I'm pretty sure that's where you live.
Yeah.
So
Last time I
you
was
get to
there, I
show us
got
around.
no like Miami food. I got no local fare.
You gotta wear the flare to get it. 17 pieces.
I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. And it's like 2 weeks before Green Beret Project, so I'm a little nervous about that because I'm gonna have some work to do. But it'll motivate me to get it all done before Wadapalooza. And then I can just go and enjoy.
So last year, Green Beret took some of the kids down to Wadapalooza as like their graduation gift-ish thing.
Yep.
Are they doing that again this year?
They are, and I talked to Dylan, and Dylan is hooking them up with tickets for the weekend, which is awesome. So yeah, they're gonna get to go again. I think it's 2 coaches and 3 students will be there for the weekend.
Very cool.
What? Wearing a ruck.
Shirtless.
And then what? Who said that? So will Cat. Was that you, Amy? Come on now. I'll be shirtless, but I'm not covering up with a ruck. If I'm gonna go shirtless, I might as well just go shirtless. Come on now.
It's legal in Ohio.
To go topless?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's probably legal in Miami too.
I'm
Pretty
it is
sure
too.
anything goes down there.
I think
Sure, that would
so.
be fine. I might make some friends. Who knows?
We have lost total control. Well, I shouldn't say we. I've lost total control of this show.
Of us. Yeah. Well, what else?
Yeah, Kat, you are the
Okay.
hot one. So,
I gotta represent.
yeah.
Oh, guys.
All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much it for this week. We will be back on the air Wednesday at 2.
That was 5 seconds ago. We were laughing.
Sorry. I can't see. All right. This was fun.
It was fun.
Thanks for putting me in a better mood.
Well, see you later, Hardly Charlie.
Yeah. We'll see you next time on the Clydesdale Media Roundtable.